Hello, it's me, Poison. Today I am I used to do this for my unhinged art streams where I would have like my model just peeking onto the screen. And today is one of those days. Uh this is gonna be a lot of fun. I don't know if it's gonna be good, but it's gonna be fun, and that's what matters. uh yeah. So, okay. So for those of you who didn't get the update or the status thing, I am going to be making Furry Love Ya for Lova. So like her name kind of I used to say for Love of Lava, but like Furry Love Ya is like I find it super funny. So we're gonna be combining Frolova from Wuthering Waves with a Honduran white bat. What does a Honduran white bat look like, you may ask? Well, they're super adorable. I'm gonna go ahead and show it on screen. This is a Honduran white bat. One of the absolute cutest creatures on Earth. Like, I love it. And so we're gonna be combining that with this. And I have set myself up for 3 attempts. Attempt 1, attempt 2, and attempt 3, which this one I feel like is going to do the best. Have I ever drawn a bat before? Absolutely not. Do I have the audacity to think I can get it right? I mean, how hard could it be? Probably very. But yeah, I'm going to use the first two to kind of plan out how I want to do it. And then the last one is going to be to like combine the efforts of the first two. I think we're gonna pull up lo-fi Pokemon music because I do love the lo-fi Pokemon music. But this is my version of Goblin mode. I should not be trusted with digital, like the ability to do art because I make horrific things. No, I needed to move it up. I think my model needs to be turned a little bit. The hard thing about placing the model for like this type of screen shot, is the fact that it needs to, the camera and the model need to be correct. I mean, this kind of works. No, that's not goblin enough. I am just the floating head. This will also be a great way for me to look back on the stream and kind of see how I like my face and how I like the blend shapes that are currently in setup. I'm gonna turn the music volume down a bit because YouTube's gonna get real mad at me if I don't. They'll be like, you don't own Pokemon. Water! No, 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 it burns! How dare. This reminds me also I could do... No, it looks better on the other side. Listen, this is a bonus stream. I remember I used to do Insomnia streams all the time, but like, I stopped doing them as frequently because like, I started doing from 7 to 10. Oh my gosh. They're so photogenic. Look how cute. I'm probably not going to include this part. I might. Depends on how it's going to look. That's why you have two planning ones. This one, obviously, I wanted to like use to kind of see how I want to do the bat wings. Just say echolocation forte. She can tell exactly where you're gonna betray her. So, I think one of the base things that we can do here, and I'm gonna use this edit of the photo, but hopefully we'll like get more and more detail as we go along. I want to go ahead and whiten out a lot of this because we're gonna put fur, but I don't want this like peachy undertone for that. Plus, this might actually end up looking a little bit like fur. This image has so much overexposure on it. But it's fine, because we're an artist, and we're wanting to draw and just transform this image into a bat. I do find it funny, because some people might think that I don't like Furolova because I'm doing this monstrosity, but actually I love Furolova. Love her character. I also like the way that they made like not a redemption arc for her, but like gave her good reasonings for why she is the way she is. And then also like the idea that we could be just like her if we kept our memories. I need this to be more solid. I'm gonna take this down to gray. It's gonna look weird before it looks good, just as a note. I need to reset the magic cloth on the model. There we go. It was getting stuck. The other funny part about this is I haven't really done much of anything furry. So this is also just a big learning curve for me. So there's two routes I can take with the bat portion of Frolova. Because there's so many like plushies of this bat, I can also do like less of like a highly accurate face and more of like a little bit more cartoony or anime-ish. My search result first time was all the fake one. Now I'm not finding the fake one anymore. I think the hard part about this is going to be having it face the right way, too. The face is going to be fully covered, I know that much, too. I'm also kind of reminded of Rouge the Bat from Sonic. I remember playing a Sonic game and getting to play her, and it was my first time like really getting to play a female character in a video game. Absolutely loved it. Remember it to this day. I need this to be darker, not because this is not the color I'm going with for the face. I just need it for the outline. If you've followed my art for a while, you know it starts off with just laying down colors, and then I start blending, and sometimes it doesn't come together until the very end. Surprise. One of the other cool things about using the Honduran bat is they have an off-color gray that's kind of like a green yellowish gray. So we can also add that, but put it more on the yellow side for the bat. The hard thing is I've never really drawn many things cute. I've drawn lots of scary things. And that's the main concern I have right now, is that I don't know if I'm going to be able to make this cute. Even if it looks like good, it's probably going to be a little spooky. I love using the airbrush to draw. I think I'm gonna need this bang to be different. I think we're gonna go full bat head for this part. Because I think that's actually gonna make my life a little bit easier. And plus we want to like do some experiments first. I think this is the right shape. I actually will borrow this peach for the ears. This is when I get a cease and desist letter immediately from Wuwa. Stop turning... Stop turning Furolova into a bat right now. She identifies as not that. Actually, I need to see. I think I could do... I don't want to do black like what their eye is in the pictures. I want to do like a light blue. Not even a light blue, light comparatively. Oh, actually, this is the wrong shape of the eyes, because the face is going this way. So I need them to go more down here. Like that. I just realized I don't know. Sometimes I get kicked off of the live on YouTube and it's hard to tell, so I need to pull up that on the other monitor. So one thing I'm debating is to have wings that go down and then put the straps on like either the top. Because I do think in order for it to read as a bat, I need the wings. Otherwise it's going to read as a mouse. Or a rat. Okay, I'm going to just do some very light scratches. These would be folded if that's where the hand is. I think I'm gonna need to erase. Because I want it to like still look like it makes sense. Okay, I had to like Google bat wings like fully out just to make sure I remember what they look like. Because I was about to put like a jagged down here and I wasn't sure if that was right or not. Okay, I'm gonna grab this peach. And I'm gonna go to this tone. I've mentioned it off stream to select friends, but I have never really mentioned it on stream. One of the reasons why I start at like a 15 is I'm very much a person who likes to visualize what I'm drawing in my head first. And so like I start with these small lines so I can start to really flesh out the picture that I'm visualizing. Because I don't actually use reference images too much unless I just purely don't know what something looks like. Not that there's anything wrong with reference images. I just have a really hard time replicating other people's work. Or like pulling from other people's work sometime. I say that as I use my Furolova model. But like, yeah. It's something a skill set that I need to work more on, but don't currently possess. I'm doing this all on one layer so far, but it's fine because this is the photo edit, and this is attempt 1. I want to take this. And then there should be one that goes right here. One that goes right here. And one that goes right here. And they should kind of go to the same location. Who knows, we might even look up Rouge the Bat for the next one to just see how they, like, how Sonic did the bat. And it's never a terrible thing to look at Rouge. If you're wondering where I got these images from, by the way, I just downloaded them from, I just took screenshots of my character in Wuthering Waves. I want to take this, and I'm going to do like a wet blend here. think I did the veins on the other arm wrong. And by veins, I mean fingers. It should come out from here, not from the elbow. But you know what? Because no one can see your mistakes when you blend them away. So... what mistake? I don't... is there a bat in Wuthering Waves? There's a fire truck driving past my apartment. I think we might just make the wingspan go off screen. And I'm gonna borrow this red so I can make sure that this stays in front. No, just like... oop. That was very splat. I think this head is way too big. And I'm realizing that now. I'm gonna restart on the head. And then I'm gonna do the head on a separate layer, I think. One of the hard things about this specifically is I've not looked at a lot of bat faces, believe it or not. So knowing exactly where the face or how the face is supposed to look is definitely a challenge. Okay, I'm gonna use this like yellow as a placeholder. And I'm gonna use a pink right here. And just see where I feel like the nose should be. That looks good. My process is my process. Okay. And here's where we're going to get a little bit different from the reference. It's because I don't want this to not have this. I don't necessarily need this to have the same coat pattern as what I'm looking at. Those of you who haven't seen it, it's this. I have to keep it on the other screen though because I don't know how to do reference images in Clip Studio. Okay. This should be... Let's see. See, I'm gonna be drawing fur on mine. I wanted to see how like other people have drawn bat heads, like for like a furry thing. And I love how they've done it. But mine's not gonna look like this. I like there's two strategies though, which is like one is just to do it flat and do like chipmunk cheeks on the side. The other one is to like kind of draw it more like a mouse or something, which would probably gonna be the closer option to what we're gonna take. I do want to go ahead and establish more of a white fur. I'm gonna take an eraser. The easiest way for me to have done this would have probably been to do the Sonic route, where you pretty much just do a regular face. But we don't really ever do the easy route. That's mostly because we don't think of the easy route until way too late. It's looking like a superhero mask right now. Actually might have an easier time if I draw the mouth like kind of open. One of the ways that I draw is I just keep on adding colors, adding layers until it looks right. Because I like to say I don't know how to draw, but I do know how to shade. You know what? Let's do like some like really big eyes.
D is beautiful.
Same. She's beautiful in her own right. Oop, we got some wonky eyes. That should be more flat, like that.
Cause God makes maybe some mistakes, but it's okay.
Because God has the blend tool. It's called the flood. Again, I should not be trusted with a draw pad. Okay, I want to...
Look at that thing and tell me Terry see God. He made me in his own image.
I mean, honestly, I don't want to see God if this is their image. I'm busy that day, whatever that day is. Gonna have to make this a lot longer. The longer I draw, the more I understand why people make these so big. Like furry art stuff. Okay. We're slowly getting to the point where I need to use a different tool and not just the airbrush. Whoops. I need to take this darker. And if you're just joining us now, it's not too late. You can still get out of this. I was about to draw a side boob, and then I remembered that's not allowed on Twitch. Or it might not be allowed on YouTube live streaming. Not 100% sure. Go a layer below. Hey! I hope you are doing well as we make this very unhinged piece of work. Because we are unwell. The thing that I'm trying to figure out is how does a bodice attach when I need wings to come down to the lower back? Like, how does that work? And how does it, like, stay up? Is the other question. I think I need to definitely make the waist bigger than what it is right here. And then, like, maybe expand the outfit. Something like this. Because this might make it read better if I make a harder line go down below there. You know what, magic bees? I think that's all we need in life is some more magic bees. People don't say that enough. And I'm glad you're being brave. Just take an eraser. It's coming along. Horrifically enough, it is coming along. On this one, I don't think I'm going to do too much to the bottom part. Because I think we just mostly need the upper half. Blend. I might change the feet out for like some claw like appendages, but I kind of like this bottom part of the outfit. Only thing I could see doing is like making the straps widen out a little bit. Because we want all of the essences of the Furolova to be present. So I'm going to keep a lot of stuff. And okay. I don't know why I yell. Because yelling isn't going to help me hear someone who's not at the... Yelling is going to help someone who's not at their computer hear me. Because I'm not in their space. I'm gonna widen this up a bit. What do bat feet even look like? I hope I don't get a weird search result. Let's see. Okay. Thank God it's a normal kind of thing. I was like, I gotta search bat feet because I don't remember how they look. Though this will be mostly off screen. I'm gonna take this. Somewhere someone is very happy about the part that I'm working on now. Looking like duck flippers right now, but we can fix it. We'll fix it with like some light brown. Listen, if someone told me that I was going to learn how to do art and then I was going to draw this gotcha character as a bat, I would be like, I don't even know how to draw. And happy that I learned. But I wouldn't put it past myself because it sounds like something I would do. I don't know how many toes and stuff is down there, but it looks like enough. Cartoon rules. If it looks like enough, it's enough. Oh, you know what? I want to make this bag bigger. Also want to, for the most part, cover all of the original art. Not because it looks bad, but just so that way it has more of me on it. Following the old cosplay rules I had to follow. Of how much of the outfit needs to be you. For a contest entry. Welcome back. We are now kind of at the point where we need to like start bringing it all together. We have a lot of the colors placed where they need to go. Take this white and we're going to go above it. Oh, that's blur, right? Yeah. Thank you! This model is also really cool. I have them just like peeking over the edge because it's kind of more of a unhinged stream time. And I like to do this when it's unhinged time. Because it looks like I'm creeping on stream. Thank you. You know, I have to have like the Furolova model in the corner down there because I need people to know that I do make some like pretty things too. It's not all this. Not that this is actually turning out that bad. I mean, it's bad in the sense that it's horrible, like horrific, but not bad in the sense that it looks bad. It looks bats. Let's see. I need to do like a pink fleshy bit. And I want this to be very light. And it needs to have like to do like this. Then I want to go to my flesh tones. Just add a bit of flesh tone to this. Blend it out. That's not exactly the effect I want, but I think we're going to switch to... Thank you! I really appreciate it. Oh, and also, I too watch art shorts. Yeah, sweet dreams. Don't worry, I am going to be doing this. But yeah, sweet dreams. Have a good one. I'm an hour ahead of you. It's 10:30 here, but I am nocturnal, much like a bat. No, I was watching Iron Mouse earlier, and I saw like, and by earlier I mean yesterday, and I saw like everybody's like going to bed, and so like, oh, Iron Mouse, I'm still up. Just wait for me to get a big streamer. Hey, I love that you said this and not and nothing else. Uh, hey, guess what? At 6 a.m., one of these speed paints will be posted. So you have that to look forward to in the morning. I need this to be way smaller. That's too yellow. I'm at the point of doing like the detail stuff. And if you're over on Twitch or you're just discovering me on YouTube, I upload 2 shorts a day, one at 6 a.m. EST and one at 12 p.m. EST. And it oftentimes has the finished stuff from stream. So if you're like, wow, this person streams late and not on my schedule, you can always watch my VODs or get a condensed version of me in shorts. And I am out of like new shorts. So, I mean, yeah, I'm out of new shorts. So everything that you see in new streams is going to be turned into a short at some point. And by some point, I mean probably right after stream ends. This is how I did that one hyper-realistic raccoon on accident. Just using this hairbrush. Should also help me direct the facial features a little bit, as long as I make the hair go in the right direction. Oh god. I just realized how big this eye is compared to this one. This brush. Then I'm gonna grab this. See blur. This is starting to look like a painting. Hello, Castlevania. Vein, blah blah. The vampire thing? Castlevania? There we go. Okay, reconnection successful. We're back. I was worried there for a second. This needs to come down further. Now the hard thing is I do need to make the shadow on this wing. I also need to get rid of the hair back here, which I'm just gonna do this already. Took me way too long to do that. Erase. Then blend. Let's go ahead and blend this a bit. Okay. New layer. Let's go ahead and switch to a multiply layer. Then I want to take a wet blend. And then I want to take a softer shadow. And apply it to the side. Add texture. Okay, and let's do this. Okay, and now let's add these back in. Need to restart on that ribbon. It needs to go out far enough that it doesn't like encroach upon the other part. I'll figure this out. I think the hard part about this section specifically is the fact that the part that's in the light is the part that normally would have shadow. Okay, and then I'm gonna add, and we're gonna make a glow layer. Okay, and then I want like a pink white. Eraser. I'm doing Furolova's eye, which has like this red like star in the center that is like super light and like fades and like does like this glass-like texture. Blur. A bit wonky. Oh god, I took a bite out of his head. Well, out of her head. This is like Five Nights at Freddy's kind of esque. And not on purpose. I just knew that it was going to turn out horrifying. That's a little picky. You know what? Because of how it looks, might as well go ahead and add the Honduran bat elements. uh, I think this needs to turn more. Bats have really long tongues. Did I mean to make it this long? Absolutely not. I thought I was on the not glow layer. Yep, I'm on the glow layer still. I might actually take the eyes and take them back to black. Because I don't like how that looks. Just want to get this face shape right. I think that's fine. I'm just gonna take a blur. Honestly, not bad. My first time ever drawing a bat. Oop. I kind of want to watch the speed paint. Time-lapse export. There are several times where the bat head is really good, and then many times where I just say, nah, let's make it worse. I think we might do the 30-second export, because the 15-second you can't really see all the edits. Oh, one moment, my face tracker is dying. Do. I think we're gonna hit OK on this. For Lova. I think it would be fun to do a series where I take various Whirling Waves characters and make them a fursona. Or turn them into like a anthropomorphic animal or something. It was a hard debate on whether to keep the hair or not, and I just decided not to. We also kind of went with like a very Renaissance-esque painting. Now I'm kind of curious to try like the Sonic the Hedgehog version and like zoom through it. And yeah. I want to save this one. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Yeah, we'll do a Rouge the Bat-esque edit. Not fully, but just a little bit. I don't think I'm gonna like this one as much. The goal of this one is to kind of do it as fast as possible. Just because, yeah. Oh, I'm messing up on that face a lot. It would be probably easier if I switched to paint. Color, color, color. Need to mix this a little bit in. Because that stark white isn't gonna work if I want to do eyes that are also using the like Sonic the Hedgehog white. Yeah, I don't think this one's gonna turn out well. I've rushed the process. No, not that. Just let me switch to paint. Okay. Yeah, this did not work out the way I wanted it to. Yeah, this is terrible. We're gonna have to not use this one. That's why we do experiment drawings. I zoomed out. That's hilarious. not really drawn a Sonic character ever, and it's really showing for me. Yeah, I'm definitely not drawing Sonic characters. What can I say? That one's not a go. I don't know what it is, but when the face is simple, I can't draw it. I think what we'll do now is just play some More Than Waves and spend our resin, and then call it there. This looks good. Anyways, this is more than enough. So let me go over to Twitch. Wuthering Waves. Oh, I should turn the music off. Give me one moment. Okay. So I think what I needed was for Lova, I need the acorns, I think. Yeah. And the other thing. I need to yeah, need to pull my chair back up. Solo. Start challenge. My Frolova for the most part is built. I just need to get the stuff for her talents. I just realized my volume is like turned all the way down. Trying to think if there's a song that like I could sing while doing this, but I can't think of any right now. Dancing in the moonlight, gazing at the stars so bright. holding you until the sunrise. Do 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 boom bum. Dun 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 da da do 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 da da do 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 do. Um. Let's see. If I could begin to be half of what you think of me, I could do about anything. I could even learn how to love like you. Can't believe I killed it that fast. Okay. My finger keeps on getting locked up. It's probably because I've been playing a little too much woo-wah, baby.
Oh, this will be fun.
Yeah, like, boop. That's really fast. But I think here is where we're gonna call it. So we have our short thing and everything. And we played a little bit of woo not too much because like we had already done a lot of our daily stuff. But yeah. It's a surprise stream anyways. Those are typically short. Well, thanks everyone who came by, and I can't wait to see you all next time. Till then, see you then. Bye for now.